It's like we're waiting for this imaginary perfect version of ourselves to fall out of the sky. You have to learn to see yourself as an individual. Imagine your future man is in the store and you are out here with your bonnet on and a big t-shirt that doesn't, you know, flatter your body. He is not gonna come up and talk to you. You just shot yourself in the foot. You're cock blocking yourself and you need to stop doing that. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, my name is Adrana and I make videos about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and now I'm trying to get into more self-help, self-improvement content. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I first want to say happy new year, happy 2021. 2020 is dead to us. We're not going to speak of it. You know, that was a dark time in all of our lives and we're going to move past it now. I'm so happy to finally be making this video. You guys, I've been trying to film this video since New Year's Day and it's literally like January 17th already. So I'm so happy I'm finally filming it. Nothing on hella earth can stop me from making this video for y'all today. I actually wasn't planning on filming a video like this at all until I did a poll on my Instagram, which you should follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm going to leave it right here, of what like videos you guys would like to see in the new year and stuff. And a lot of people said that they really admired my confidence and they would want me to make a video all about like self-esteem and confidence and how to just overall be a bad bitch. And I was, first of all, thank you for saying that. That means a lot. And I was like, of course I'll make a video for you guys. I feel like every woman, every girl at some point or other in her life has struggled with her self-esteem, her self-worth, just her confidence overall, especially if you're naturally a like shy person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of more like bold and outspoken, just like that's my personality type. But I feel like if you're naturally a more shy person, I could definitely see how you would struggle with this. And I first just want to say, before I even get into the video, that this is gonna sound really cheesy, but literally everyone is beautiful. Like, God made you perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't care what you perceive as a flaw or not a flaw. Like, God doesn't make mistakes. So if God made you like that, you must be perfect, and that's on period. So I actually have a note to my phone of all the tips that I like wrote down like in the middle of the night before I forgot. Okay, so the first thing I want to say about confidence and loving yourself and self-esteem, and this is one of the things that I struggle with. Like, I still struggle with these things. Don't think just because I'm making this video that I'm 100% confident 100% of the time, because I don't think anybody's 100% confident all the time. And it's still okay to have your days, but when you do feel like, you know, today is not my day or whatever, I think it's really, really important to remember to love yourself where you are now, if that makes sense. I'm very like goal oriented, very goal driven, and so I always want to like improve on myself or like get better. And I think sometimes as women, we have like this ideal in our heads, you know, of the perfect version of us. You know, when I make this much money, then I'll feel more confident. When I get this job, or when I get into this school, or when I look like this, or when my hair looks like this, or my body looks like this, then I'll be happy. But I think it's so important. I feel like not enough people say this. It's so important to love yourself where you are now. Like, yeah, you can aspire to be better, and I absolutely encourage you guys to be better. For me, by myself, I want to be better, obviously. But it's so important not to neglect where you are now, because at the end of the day, you're always going to be you. You know, getting more money or getting a better body or getting your boobs done or whatever is not going to change like the person that you are fundamentally. And so I think sometimes, again, as girls, like, we're just so hard on ourselves and we're so mean on ourselves. It's like we're waiting for this imaginary perfect version of ourselves to fall out of the sky, and when this woman falls out of the sky that is you, suddenly everything in your life is going to get better. Don't beat yourself up every single time because you're not exactly how you want to be at this moment in time. I know for me, like, as far as like, I used to really struggle with body image, especially like middle school time. People around me were always telling me to like lose weight and stuff, and so when I would like literally, there's like a period in my time of like years where I just didn't have my photo taken because in my head I just thought I was so big, and I absolutely like hated myself and my body. Like, I literally wore baggy clothes all the time. I would have never been caught like wearing white like this, like absolutely not, under no circumstances. And it's so crazy because I look back on pictures of myself now that I'm older, and it's like, was I the skinniest girl in the picture? Absolutely not. But I wasn't nearly as, you know, much of a massive like whale as I convinced myself in my head that I was. You know what I mean? You guys hear me say that I want to work on like my fitness and shit every other month. Like, I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but no, for real this time. I still want to, you know, I would love to have a snatched waist and a fat ass. Does that mean I'm going to like belittle myself right now, never take photos of myself, never wear what I want to wear just because I'm waiting on some imaginary body? No. That was my biggest struggle, which is why I wanted to include it first in this video, because if you're like me and you're guilty of waiting on some imaginary version of yourself to make all your dreams come true, don't do that. Okay, so my next tip that I have for confidence, which I also think is equally important is to stop comparing yourself. Now again, some people are just naturally more competitive and they measure their success with other people's success. I'm not one of those. I'm not really a compare yourself to other people type of person. I compete with myself, that's just me. But I noticed that in a lot of girls, especially with like social media and stuff, like it's so easy to see some girl on Instagram and be like, oh, she has the perfect body, or she has perfect hair, she has the perfect life, and you feel like because you're not her or you're not living in her exact situation that you don't, or somehow there's something wrong with you. And I know it can sound kind of hypocritical because I do have a YouTube channel and I do post Instagram pictures and stuff, but it's so important to not compare yourself, you guys. You have to learn to see yourself as an individual. There is only one you. People might look like you, they might dress like you, they might try to be you, but they'll never be you. Just think about all these like Ariana Grande lookalikes and Kim Kardashian lookalikes. These women spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on plastic surgery, not to mention repeatedly ruin their life to look like these celebrities, but at the end of the day, none of them are Ariana Grande, none of them are Kim Kardashian, and that's on period because there's only one them. If they put half of that energy into nurturing themselves and becoming the best version of themselves, they wouldn't be so worried about trying to look like some celebrity who they've never met, you know? And honestly, that's really embarrassing. If you do, that's really embarrassing. You know, you are a sum of qualities. You're a complex person. You're not just, you know, some girl who, I don't know, doesn't have a big ass or something. Like, you're a sum of qualities. You're an individual. Nobody will ever be you. And even not just like physically, but I mean like just the stuff about your life. Nobody will ever have your personality, if that makes sense. Like, even though there's gonna be people who are similar, they're not gonna be you. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Whoever that person is, or whoever is that girl you keep comparing yourself to on Instagram is, she's just trying to become the best version of herself, and that's why you admire her so much. You should be putting all that time and energy into becoming the best version of yourself. Instagram, and there's girls who's like, yeah, I'm married and I have 2 kids and I have a house in 6 degrees and I'm only 20 years old, and that's fine. Like, that's great, more power to them. But that doesn't mean that if you're 20 years old and you don't know exactly what you want to do with your life, and you know, maybe you are still in college or you're not married yet, that doesn't make you any less like better of a person, if that makes sense. Like, your time will come. Everybody's life is different. Okay, I just got done filming the video. Really quickly on the topic of comparing yourself, you guys need to understand that people are only gonna put the best version of themselves on Instagram, okay? Like, when you see, I'm just gonna use Kim Kardashian as an example because I feel like she's like the main person on Instagram or whatever. When you see her, you might think, oh my god, yeah, she just woke up like that. No, the hell she didn't. If you had $700 weave and a makeup artist that's $1,000 an hour, and a personal trainer and a nutritionist to tell you what foods you're allergic, like, and a spray tan and all these expensive clothes, you would have 1 million followers or 100 million followers too. It's not like, I don't want to say that it's not like she's unique, but don't let all that stuff fool you. Don't let all the lighting and photos and makeup and stuff fool you into thinking somebody is just more attractive than you. Yeah, some people are just more attractive, but some people also just take better care of themselves. Like I said, you get yourself the best personal trainer, a $700 wig, a bomb makeup artist, a professional photoshopper to go in and snatch your waist properly, of course you're gonna have 100 million followers. Of course people are gonna think you're the most beautiful woman in the world. So don't get fooled by all the smoke and mirrors. That's not to say there's anything wrong with using filters and stuff like that, but just don't get fooled by that stuff. Be realistic. Okay, the third, is this the third tip? Yeah, the third tip that I have is something that I recently started practicing, but surround yourself with other confident, beautiful, and amazing women, or men as well. This is such a huge tip because you are basically the average of your 5 closest friends. So if you hang around insecure bitches, eventually, even if you're really confident or you don't have self-esteem issues like they do, at some point, eventually, you're gonna see yourself like start to emulate the behaviors that they do. And it's not on purpose because nobody ever wants to copy somebody else, but it just kind of happens. Especially the people who are like compliment seekers. That is one personality type that I just can't stand. The whole quirky, I'm so ugly like, I can't stand that. Like, nobody likes a compliment seeking ass bitch. There's nothing more unattractive than somebody who you think is attractive, you know, seems like might be a nice person, and all they do is talk about how ugly they are and how much they hate themselves and stuff. Like, that was cute and quirky in 2016, but it's not 2016 anymore, and that behavior is ugly. When you surround yourself with other confident, beautiful women, I promise you it has such a positive impact on not only the way you view yourself, but like the way people view you all as a group. I personally, in my, you know, I'm a freshman in college, and I've had like this great group of female friends, and they're all so nice and unproblematic and all we do is plan brunches and take cute pictures together, and it's like being around them also makes me feel more beautiful as well. Do you know what I mean? So if you're hanging around insecure girls or, you know, people who don't like themselves, don't do that. Don't do that. How do I make this screen like not turn off every 5 seconds? So number 4 is to focus on all the things you like about yourself instead of all the things that you don't like about yourself. There is always going to be things that you don't like about yourself. There's just one girl I used to watch on YouTube, and she's actually one of the people who inspired me to start my YouTube channel. Long story short, like, she ended up getting like a whole bunch of plastic surgery. Like, I'm not talking just like a BBL or just like a boob job, like everything that could possibly be done, this girl has had it done. Nose job, lip fillers, boob job, lipo, ass job. And she was just like very like, she wasn't completely honest about it and stuff. And to this day, like, she still posts on her story that she's getting this injection or this Botox or the other. And it's like, you can see that I don't want to say you can see that the confidence isn't there, but that's not somebody who likes themselves. And I feel like that, to me, that's like a prime example of you're never going to be happy with yourself. That girl has probably spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on her appearance, and she's still planning what else to get done. Like, she's still not confident. Like, you might think that if it's just this one thing, but it's never just the one thing. The point that I'm trying to make is focus on all the things you consider your assets and not the things you consider like your flaws, if that makes sense. Like, for me, I really love my face. I love my face a lot. I always I love having photos from here up because I just absolutely love my face. I especially love my lips, and so obviously I do things to accentuate my lips. Like, I overline my lips and I wear pretty lip glosses. I do my makeup really nice, take care of my skin, because that's what I would consider to be a positive of myself. Whatever your assets are, if you look in the mirror every day and you hype yourself up over that, I promise you will see your confidence go through the roof. Like, if you have a great body, or you have a great hair, you have a beautiful smile, or you have, you know, gorgeous eyes, focus on that instead of picking at yourself every single day, because I know you do it. Most girls do, so stop doing that. Number 5 is kind of goes against what I just said, but I want to explain what I mean. If you don't like something about yourself, either change it or change the way you think about it. I think it's so important to just not be a complainer. And I know that sounds like a hypocrite. I know I'm sounding like a hypocrite because literally every other vlog I'm like,
guys, I'm so done drinking. I'm so done eating unhealthy. I'm literally just gonna eat salad every day.
I know. But it's like, again, it goes back to what I said earlier. Nobody likes a compliment seeking ass bitch, and nobody likes a complainer. Like, if you genuinely don't like, I don't know, having small boobs, either learn to love your itty bitty titties or get a boob job. Like, literally just get the boob job and be done with it. Like, you don't want to sit there and constantly dwelling over an insecurity, especially in today's day and age when there's so much information about like ways to improve your appearance, you know, dyeing your hair, Botox fillers, all of that. I am for all of that. I'm so for people doing whatever makes them feel beautiful, but I'm not for it as a way of trying to, like, I guess, fix issues that are deeper than the outward plastic surgery, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you don't like something about yourself, if you don't like your nose or something, it's either you learn to love your nose or you just get a nose job and be quiet. Number 6 is something that might rub some people the wrong way as well, but it's to take care of yourself and take care of your like appearance. And let me explain. I don't care what anybody says, you know, inner beauty and all that shit. Everybody's beautiful. Yeah. If you look good, you feel good. Especially, I don't know if this like goes for, actually no, I do think it goes for men as well, because when they have a little fresh haircut or they clear their skin, you can see that they're 10 times more confident about themselves. And I think it's so important to take care of yourself and like get up and get dressed every single day. This was one of my New Year's resolutions. So like my roommate Destiny, when we were in school, we were doing like online school, and she used to get up and do her makeup and put on an outfit every single day, even if somebody wasn't gonna see it. And I thought that was super dumb. Like, I used to be the type of girl where if I'm not going anywhere, or if I don't feel like somebody important is about to see me, I'm literally putting on my bonnet and a big t-shirt, and that's what I'm wearing for the day. Like, I don't care. But ever since I've made a conscious effort to get up every day and like not necessarily like put on makeup or straighten my hair and do all that, but just like make sure like I at least take off my bonnet and do my hair, or you know, that I get my eyebrows waxed, or I put on a cute loungewear set instead of just wearing like my pajamas, it makes me feel better. When you consistently see yourself at your worst, it is going to make you feel bad. And so back to what I said earlier, now I've made it a point to like never leave the house in my bonnet. I at least like put on, I at least like put my hair in a ponytail and put on a hat or something like that. Like, it just makes me feel better. When you consistently see yourself ugly, like, y'all, I really be starting to think I'm ugly. I'm like, damn, like, is this really how I look? Like, I've been looking like this for like 2 weeks and I'm not understanding why. And it's like, how do you expect to feel good about yourself when you never put any effort in? Do you know what I mean? So I would say like the whole concept of like waking up pretty. So like, get your face waxed. Getting my face waxed changes my face, you guys. I naturally have a lot of hair, not just around my eyebrows, but like on my upper lip and stuff. And when I don't have my face waxed, I'm just like, I look like a man. Like, why do I look like a man right now? So getting my face waxed, I always try to have my nails done. And if you're someone who likes to wear wigs, you know, you don't want to be taking out your cornrows every day, invest in like wigs that you can literally just throw on and go. Put on your closure wig, put on your hat and go. Get a headband wig. Everybody's been talking about headband wigs. I'm planning on getting one myself. So it's like, even when you're just going to the gas station or you're just going to the dollar store, you still look decent. Imagine your future man is in the store and you are out here with your bonnet on and a big t-shirt that doesn't, you know, flatter your body and it has stains on it, and you're just overall not looking that great, especially now that people are wearing masks and people can't even see your beautiful face. He's not gonna come up and talk to you. You just shot yourself in the foot. You're cock blocking yourself and you need to stop doing that, okay? Again, this goes for me too. I'm speaking to myself here as well, but just try to take care of yourself. I know I'm rambling on about this topic, but another thing that really changed the game for me was learning how to do my makeup the way it looks good on me. What looks good on me and the makeup that looks good on me for my face shape and my complexion is not going to necessarily be the way Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner or whatever does her makeup, you know? Like, I've always been pretty good at doing my hair, but when I first started doing makeup like everybody, it didn't look good. Like, and it took time and practice and experimenting with new products and you know, just like watching more YouTubers and, you know, learning new techniques to get me to a point where I feel like, okay, I can really do my makeup and it looks good. And so even though it might seem shallow, even though it might seem vain, I really want to encourage you guys to like take better care of yourselves, be more, you know, like learn to do your hair, learn to do your makeup, and learn to dress a certain way that makes you feel good. Just try to, as much as possible, put your best face forward. And the last tip that I have for today's video is to be brave, you guys. A huge part of confidence is just courage and not giving a fuck what anybody has to say. Again, I'm naturally like pretty bold and outspoken. I really don't give a damn what anybody thinks of me. I really don't. But like I said, a huge part of confidence is just not caring and just being brave. Take photos, wear outfits you wouldn't normally wear, you know, like go out. Don't just be in the house all the time. Again, speaking to myself because I am a homebody. Go out and go to nice places. Look for opportunities to get dressed up. Take photos. Talk to people. Like, all of those things will improve your confidence. And if you're already confident when you're speaking to these people or you're meeting people, it's going to make you even more attractive. Somebody is confident and you can tell that they, you know, take care of themselves. All the things that I said, they take care of themselves. They're not comparing themselves to other women. And they're just being themselves. Like, it radiates from inside, and that's what makes people attracted to you. Nobody is really ugly. Like, there might be some people who I think are more attracted than other people, but it's not like anybody is really ugly. People are just unkempt and they have low self-esteem. If you take care of yourself and you brush your hair and you put some lip gloss on and you are confident, you are automatically 1,000,000 times more attractive than you would have been when you were not taking care of yourself. And on top of that, you had low self-esteem. That's just like 2 negatives. So yeah, you guys, that is all my tips and advice for how to be a bad bitch, how to be more confident, how to have more self-esteem. I really think these tips have helped me in my confidence journey, and I hope that they'll help you guys as well. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do me a favor and comment like what more like self-improvement, self-help videos y'all would want to see. I want to start doing like more girl talks and stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions for that or any requests, definitely comment them down below because I would love to make another video like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.